Hey everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to some more Death Must Die Beta Branch Edition. Today we're going to be doing a Nixie run where we're focused on dashes and we're going to use the Wings of Color knife, which should be fun. It gives us +8 to dash projectile count, which is pretty cool, although it only affects 2 dashes currently in the game, and that is Life Steal or Life Link or whatever, Life Drain from Mort, and Dive from Winter, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to choose one of those two, but that's really not what's actually going on here. What's going on here is that we've got half moon on like all of our pieces. So we got 3 half moons. We've got a black lightning for good measure. We got 4 half. Okay, we have 4 half moons, and half moons in the beta branch now scale off extra projectile count, which we have +9 of. Now, they scale at half rate, so we're going to get +4 extra. If I had one more extra dash projectile, that would be nice, but that's okay. I'm using this weird talent tree that I just have stuff picked out for. I don't know if this is optimal. That's what I'm going with for today. We're just going to step into Darkness 80 and see how this does. I think it's going to actually work really well. And it's going to seem kind of weird at first because, well, it's going to look very broken. I'm not sure how well it's actually going to do, but we'll see. I don't actually hate warped attack here. Max shard count per attack. Is that a new stat? I kind of don't want it though. Just don't really want time. I don't really want Legong either. I'll take Inner Peace. That's really lucky. I was gonna say, because I will take I would take her attack for sure. We don't really want summer either. We really want winter. Winter's like the big deal here. Our Mort. I guess we could take. Nah, let's not. Let's not take war. We've done war a lot recently. Let's do chilling attack, although I'd want a better chilling attack. So let's just take Path of Frost to lock it in. The extra speed is nice. For sure. We don't want Celestial Wings. That would be bad. That would be a mistake to take. Let's just go ahead and take Light Rays so casts are out of the pool. We don't care about casts at all in this build, and by taking it, we don't have to worry about them anymore. So I'm using an extra dash instead of the 66% chance to go back into Shadow Step just for consistency's sake. I'm not going to take Retribution here because I'd rather pick up the other talent from Justice that I always forget the name of that has a chance to stun enemies whenever they attack you to help you against the flamethrower attack from the Jinn. I think it's very important. But yeah, we are spamming. We are spamming sickles. These specifically, actually. Unfortunately, this is all trash. I'm gonna take Ravens here, so we could potentially get Mayhem. We want status duration from Winter is one of our things, and then again we want Dive our lifelink at either expert or master, preferably. We could take it at adept, but it's okay because we're so dash focused. Like, we're not solely reliant on our like half moon stuff. We could play like a normal game here if we want to. I'm just gonna take Icebound. It's fine. Just take it, get it out of the way. Like, we have 170% extra dash damage to start with. That's a really early Pandemonium. But it already hits like 4 things. All right, sure. So yeah, we have 169% dash damage. extra dash duration. I mean, it makes sense for a lifelink build, I think. There's dive. No, we skip dive. Frost ring, actually pretty decent. I mean, obviously the joke here is there's like a billion of these half moons going off, and you can combo these with strikes, which is how the black lightning is happening. I'll take evasion for some defense. So you can kind of do what you want with this build. Because of like the extra projectile scaling that's been added, there's a lot of freedom in that sense. I'm gonna roll here, try and get, I was gonna say try and get a good life link, but I guess that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna banish these two, just take ravens up. Again, that's a pretty bad level, if I'm being straight up. Oh, so much damage. Novice. Novice. All right, let's roll away. 18% shatter is kind of crazy. So one other thing that I currently have that I should probably talk about in this build, take piety, is that we have a 32% chance to heal 1 life 1 kill relic and 60% on our headpiece. So even though we have the negative heals from the like ascension level, darkness level, whatever, we do a lot of healing very quickly. Status effects deal more damage. No, I'm gonna reroll. Like the goal is to, all right, I'll take merciful attacks, not terrible here. The goal is to get lifelink. I think I would take it at adept at this point. All right, we'll take Path of Frost. We'll just move faster. Thankfully, even if we don't get the skills we want to with this run, we're kind of covered by half moons and to a lesser extent black lightning. Now, I don't actually think black lightning's necessary or really doing anything here, to be honest, because we haven't invested anything into strikes, so it's just like baseline black lightning. It's just kind of funny, right? There's definitely a version of this where you lean heavy into strikes. Nixie also is in a world now where you could kind of do whatever you want with her because duration can go so high. You can stay in Shadow Shift for a long time. But she's just probably the most gear dependent character. Sure, I'll take Merciful Attack up to 150%. I mean, that does benefit us quite a bit. All right, more adept offers, sure. At least we won't be getting novice lifelink, right? I don't think we're doing a ton of damage, but I don't think it's that bad either. I'll take another merciful attack, sure. Why not? One other thing in the talent tree that, since I didn't really talk about the talent tree too much, we did take max points and deal more damage to enemies affected by statuses, as well as, you know, the 1 point wonder of enemies hit by your attacks are poisoned. When you're using half moons, it's really good. So it's a lot of free damage coming from that. Pair that with everything else we have going on, and we get like a lot of baseline damage considering we have no actual attacks right now, I guess. Like, we're purely still on item damage. Really. All right. You might also notice I'm not attacking. It's because we have 235% crit chance. That is because of the way Greed is Good works. So whenever you pick up gold, your chance to crit goes up to your next attack. That goes away whenever you attack. However, if you don't actually attack, you will maintain that buff, and it will count for your Dance of Shadows attacks. So that means all my shadow form attacks are crits, which is pretty powerful. It's not all my attacks, it's just my Dance of Shadow attacks. If it was all your abilities, that'd be insane. Could take Thaw here. Get it out of the pool, I guess. All right, we've got to hit lifelink here soon, though. This is getting kind of ridiculous. We're level 16. We haven't gotten our main ability yet. I'd say we're a little bit behind. We are level 16 at 5 minutes, though, so that's a good sign. The extra dash from that last talent feels nice to have. I do think that extra dash as your last talent feels a little weak. I don't know. I think Maris's 80% dash cooldown feels better. Maybe it's just like a perception deal. Can we? All right, we're gonna roll to it right now. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it. I will happily take execution all day. Dash recharge speed all day long. Thank you. We will be taking dash recharge speed at every opportunity. I do wonder how fast we're gonna run through the cursed here. Dash recharge speed, you love to see it. With literally no dash attack and a dash based attack build, or a dash damage build, how fast do we just like run through the cursed? The answer, your statuses affects longer. I'm not gonna hold it anymore. I'm just gonna take it. I'm already holding out for one thing. I'm not gonna hold for another. So darkness 80, we 10-seconded the curse with no actual dash attack and a dash build. Huh. I don't even think this is optimized. I don't even think this is close to optimized. This is just like the gear I had to kind of make this thing work. More dash damage is nice though. What I would say right now on the beta branch is that overall the top levels of the like darkness 100, darkness 80, all that stuff feels a bit easier than it does on the main branch. And not so much easier, so much that let's take luck, whatever. I would say it's more like on the main branch, it kind of feels like your build either clears darkness 100 pretty easily or you struggle a little bit. I think, oh, I actually take duration here, oddly enough. Now, or you just like can't. So it can't do it. There's a super low chance, or it's too easy. Like War Chief Kron or something. I think in this version, most builds seem like they have a chance. Dash speed is nice. Most builds seem like they have a chance of clearing high darkness levels. where the only real challenges are the bosses and like DPS checks. So whether or not you agree with that balance standpoint, or like, you know, how or how the game currently is in the released version, I do think the idea of having more available builds be viable is better. Having said that, oh, there it is, finally. All the life links now. Having said that, it does seem like once... Ooh, Poison Nova Dash. We love that. It does seem like once the game has all of its acts out, which there are going to be 5 acts. Take duration, I think. Or area? No, I'll take duration. Once the game has all 5 acts out, and there's probably going to be a full rebalance of how darkness works and everything like that. Because right now, the balancing issues seem to be a early access problem. Forgive me if I sound weird all of a sudden. Allergies just decided to hit me like a train. There's a mayhem. I don't know what's going on in Florida right now. I don't know. Is it going on anywhere else? You guys just like bad allergies this time of year? Like I was literally fine up until 30 seconds ago, then boom. All right, merciful attack? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Hopefully I can breathe through the rest of this video. That's my plan. At least through the end of the run. Then I will go consume some antihistamine of some kind. Probably Zyrtec is gonna be my drug of choice today. Hey, what's your drug of choice? Hey, do you get that song reference? If you do, post it in the comments, because I appreciate you, because that's one of my favorite bands of all time. Also, like a really obscure song of theirs. Status effects last longer. Yes. Yes. More shadow shift time. Thank you. Also, technically, more poison damage time. All right, more lifelink. How much does lifelink actually hit for? I'll take a drink while we look. That is not a lot. that is decidedly not very much. Dash damage, okay. I just realized our half moons are probably double scaling now too, aren't they? Status effects longer again, sure. I would like to take, none of these are dash. These are all, I guess we take strike. The only decision here is to take strike or to take power. If we take power, we only want power duration. If we take strike, we get strike damage and crit chance as possible. Yeah. Well. Oh, I guess strike duration also helps half moon. In theory. Holy, okay. All right, so we're gonna take 180% duration. So this shrine is busted now, like straight up, because now we have shadow form for such a long time. Yes, our half moons are smaller, but it doesn't matter. Also, did we just find a Grand Cobra shrine too? That's crazy. What? Your attacks get a 21% crit chance? 63 cast cooldown? 72% strike damage? Wow. Wow. Big shrine. So look how long we're in Shadow Shift. We don't have like re-enter Shadow Shift. This is just from one cast of it. Status effects last long. Now I'll take Master Frostbite now. That was one Shadow Shift. That's crazy. Yeah, because now we're just gonna be like going absolutely nuts. This is dumb. This is dumb. That shrine is actually so crazy now. Now 180 duration does a lot of stupid things in this game that you don't really think about. Honestly, the same with area too. It just depends on what build you're at. But generally, I think the things that you're doing, if you're doing duration stuff, it's a little more degenerate than area, in my experience. All right, more lifelink. I don't remember from the patch notes if lifelink got buffed or nerfed. We'll take expert protection there. Can't do that. Oh, uh-oh. Are we actually lagging the game now? That's just a good sign. If you get the game to lag, you know we're doing the right thing. I'll take more lifelink. We could also be taking sickles for more sickles because the shadow attacks do count as attacks for triggering that, but lifelink's now hitting for 18 to 2.4 a second, and the link duration is about 6 seconds. That's a lot, although I think the link resets every time we dash. I'm not exactly sure how it works, to be honest. It's kind of weird. You would think I'd know. All right, cooldown reductions actually functions with Shadow Shift as well. I don't think this is going to be a problem. Just have to be careful about, well, I was gonna say I guess we have to be a little bit careful about when we pop out of Shadow Shift, but we defeated her before we left. So shrines are powerful, is what I would say, is the moral of today's run. Of this day's run. There weren't even any enemies because Insect Queen got blasted too fast. Harp's still broken. Thank you guys in the comments for letting me know. Apparently I had lost my mind in a video a couple days ago about thinking that it actually did take a take a blessing when it didn't. I'll take curiosity here, sure. Then I'm gonna start banishing everything, I think. Strike, critical chance. Okay, that's actually fine. And more duration. More duration. Yes. Yes. Oop, take XP gain per second. Sure. Isn't ice nice? I'm gonna get rid of those two and just take shivers. Yeah. I don't think we need either of that. More damage against above 50 is probably good. You know what's funny? I talked about at the beginning of the video how I wanted that one ability from that one power from Justice that stuns enemies when they attack you to help with the flamethrower from the Jinn. And then I took Frost Nova so I could never get that power again. And then when I just had the opportunity to get from that bird, an ability to stun off my strikes, which I'm spamming tons of, instead of taking that, I just took the dash, which I already had. Some foolish decisions on my part. Power area. No. Path of Frost, Frost Ring. Cast cooldown does not matter at all. Summon damage also does. I guess it's power area. Having a bigger Ring of Frost is slightly better than the others, I would say. Although not. This life drain was crazy. Just hanging out. It's not very good, but like lasts for a while. Okay, more duration. Eclipse doesn't do anything. This doesn't, neither of these do anything. Let's take protection here. It'd be cool if you could unlearn skills. I don't know if that's a thing that should really be added, but it would be kind of cool. I'm going to take movement speed down for damage. That's a choice I almost never make. But since we're in like almost permanent dash mode right now, even though it does affect your dash speed, like your momentum, it's still... I'd rather have the damage. What is that shrine? I want that. Alright, it's gonna be an earth elemental over here somewhere. At some point, he's probably just gonna explode, I would assume. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, game's lagging. Game's lagging. Game's lagging bad. It didn't like that. Too many sickles on the screen, I guess. Fair and balanced gameplay, I would say. Status effects last longer? Yeah. Sure. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. Seems good. It was 3% power damage. Great. Oh, there's more shrines down here. Well, you know. I don't hate more poison dash. Oh, come on. I'm full again. Look. I don't want to be the one to say it, but like, oh, mother effer. I accidentally unequipped a thing. Expert offers, adept offers, attack speed. That's an interesting jewel. I was gonna say, I don't want to be the one to say it, but I will say it. I think we need more inventory space. I think we need like another row. Frozen treasure? Sure. Sure. I'll take more loot. That way I have to throw away more. Probably should have clicked on that cactus, huh? 3% life on attack hit. That technically not so bad. Not so bad at all. This is really weird. This is a really weird run. Attack area. No, just give me a level. They have protection. That's actually like pretty good. And some more max HP. 269. I'm gonna banish this because I don't care about it. I'm also gonna banish this. I'm gonna reroll to that. Yeah, that makes sense. I do wonder how much damage is lifelink really doing right now? 4,600 to 6,200 per second for 6. I mean, over the course of the like entire time, it does a lot of damage. The problem is it's never really fulfilling that its true damage potential. I wonder if there was a way to speed up the rate at which it sucked life, you know? That would be interesting to me. But then it just might be too powerful. I don't know. That's a lot of work for just one ability. We'll take Sickles and Mort up, sure. This should be okay. I just want to wait till I have Shadow Shift before I go in. Okay, now we're going in. And lag the game. Let's drop our stuff we're not going to use. All right, we don't want any of those. And we'll pick this up. And there we go, win on 80. I'm pretty sure that one wins on 100 too, pretty easily. But I wanted to see like what stuff was. I'd say lifelink was pretty bad. I think dive would have been a lot better. So this is all very misleading because it doesn't actually show our half moon damage, which is where all of our damage came from. So lifelink at 4.3k is not terrible, but it's not very good at the end of the day. But yeah, the build's kind of sick, honestly. So wings of power, wings of color, not wings of power. The rings of power. It's the ring of color. I don't know what I'm saying. Pretty strong. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching. As always, we will go through the loot real quick together to see if there's anything interesting. If you did like the video, don't forget to do the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it all. We're gonna get rid of this. Just a lot of different stats, nothing in particular. I like things that seem to have like just a bunch of different stats on it. I don't really want this being the exception because it does a lot of things I do want. Breath of Frost. Typically I hold on to things that have special effects. Except for things that are like Be Afraid. Although that is power area plus life. There's a world where I might use that. Summon damage, not really. Strike projectile count, strike damage, luck, those are really good. Heal, max master offers, cooldown reduction, life on kill, okay. It's a lot of rerolls. Now we get rid of that. Keep that. Nope, that's the relic. Cast slots, cast duration, maybe. I don't know if I have cast duration belts, the only reason I'm keeping that. 80 evasion, 48 effects range. Again, I'm holding on to that just because that's like a new modifier that I don't really have a lot of stuff for. Effects range is interesting. Let's see if we got any neat stuff. Holy stats on the sword. Attacks have a chance to apply immobilized. Attack, there's too much. There's too much on this weapon. There's too many stats. Don't want it. This, on the other hand, is fine. Got better. It's pretty slow. That's a good dagger. The summon attack area is kind of weird on it, right? But 96% effects range, that 81 damage to bears and bosses plus 75 global damage is kind of nuts. Dash projectile. Okay, I mean, this is cool, but like this exists, so whatever. Dash duration. Oh, okay. Well, if we want to run this one back, we've got the stuff for it. Power, crit chance, banishes, and rerolls. Master offers, max. I mean, okay. I'm gonna run out of space in my bank. That's all I'm saying. I feel like there's a lot of good things here. Status duration? Oh no. Oh no. Move speed, dash distance. Now I don't need that one. Strike duration. Oh, there's so much stuff in the shop that's good. Summon damage, dragon, master offers, damage neck. Oh my god, that. Oh my god, this necklace. All right, maybe dragon build next video. Holy moly, this thing's crazy. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Jeff out. Bye.